Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. We talk so much about what to do, the right ways to stack silver, the profitable ways, the successful ways, but sometimes we overlook what not to do. So this video is going to be explaining the riskiest possible strategies and things you want to avoid, especially as a beginner silver stacker. So before we start, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe because I do post daily videos. So in the beginning, I understand that silver can be extremely addicting, right? You know, you found something new, it's something that not many people know about, and usually you're under the interpretation that the price is going to go up sooner than later, so you want to get as much silver as possible. You just want to be careful with overspending. You want to have a budget, because if not, you will definitely overspend. And in the beginning, you don't really understand which type of stacker you're going to be or what types of coins you like. That takes time and experience to kind of figure out. So in the beginning, I definitely call it the rough draft days, because you're still figuring out which type of stacker you are, whether you like bullion, whether you like poured silver, or you like junk silver, whether you like maple leafs or pandas. You know, it's something that happens over time, and the patience part is something you also will grow as you become more of an experienced stacker. So you want to watch out for overspending and budgeting. Budgeting is definitely something I stress a lot on this channel, because I don't want you living paycheck to paycheck. You still need to hold fiat currency. That still is how you pay your bills. That's still, you know, that's still going to put a roof over your head. You know, you want to be able to still support yourself. You don't want to be starving your kids, living paycheck to paycheck. You still need to budget yourself, whether that's 15% of your paycheck goes to silver a month instead of 75%, whatever it is. You know, that's definitely for you. And everyone has different financial situations, different exit strategies, different game plans, you know, different resources, different goals in the stacking world. So it really is going to depend upon you to figure out which strategy works best for you. So that kind of leads into my second part, is being prepared and, I guess, aware of your stack and where your stack lies. Is it balanced? You know, are you on the right track, or did you kind of branch off and go a different direction you originally intended? Because it's really easy to become distracted. There's so many different types of coins out there. There's so many different ways to stack. You can become influenced by different YouTube silver stackers, and it's very easy. So sometimes I like to reflect upon my stack and say, you know, where did I go, or where's my stack headed, and is this the way I want it to go? In the beginning, I became so obsessed with pandas and high premium silver, I lost focus of the main reason I started stacking, which was because of the intrinsic value that silver has, the metal content itself. And I was paying all these hefty premiums, and I had to revert back to, you know what, slow down. You know, you really need to get back to your bullion. And that's what I figured out over time. And that was because I became so obsessed with finding these really unique looking coins. Now, not saying that those coins don't have a place in your stack, because they definitely do, and they're definitely beneficial to some extent. But sometimes you want to have a balanced portfolio, just like with stock markets, with cryptocurrency, with whatever it is. You want to have a balanced portfolio, and if your portfolio is leaning towards something, maybe it's time to adjust and reflect back to something else, or where you originally started. So I want to go on from here talking about the risks with some of these coins, since we're already on this topic somewhat. You know, I understand that high premium silver has its place, and these coins protect you from spot price, because let's say spot price stays at $17 in 10 years, your American Eagles will still be worth only $17. So high premium silver is a great way to protect yourself from that, because these coins will be doubling, tripling, quadrupling in value over the next 10, 15 years. But you really want to make sure you understand the risk that's involved, because if these coins get scratched, get dinked up or anything, the entire condition's gone. You know, you won't get that premium back. So a lot of people have to take pretty drastic measures to ensure that coin's life, that condition of that coin, whether it's wearing gloves every time you touch the coins, spending extra dollars on capsules, we're using a tarnish strip, a dehumidifier, silica gel pack, whatever the case is. You want to make sure that you are protecting that coin to the best of its ability. Now, a lot of people say, well, I don't want to spend all the extra money on this stuff, but it is worth it. I'd rather pay 30 cents per capsule per coin and paying 30 cents to ensure that coin's condition other than or apart than not putting it in a capsule and losing tens of dollars. I would rather pay 30 cents compared to losing the entire premium, which is a lot more than 30 cents, trust me. So that's the way I look at it. That's definitely the way I look at it. So, when you're buying high premium silver, you want to make sure you're buying it from reputable places. And this kind of goes into my next topic, which is where you're buying from. In the beginning, do not buy on eBay. There is so much fake silver on eBay. I highly, highly, highly recommend buying from places like APMEX, JM Bullion, Provident Metals, SD Bullion, Modern Coin Mart. Those are the five or six places that I always recommend. They're reputable dealers. They're trusted. If there's a problem with your silver, you can return it or get your money back, and they'll ship you another coin. It's definitely best to buy from places like that in the beginning, especially since you don't really have a sense of what fake silver looks like. A lot of times fake silver ends up in people's stacks without them even knowing it until, they go to sell it or once they get some type of testing kit. You can get a testing kit to make that extra measure, that extra sense of security, or I recommend getting a scale since silver is so dense. No other coin or no other metal really weighs the same as silver. So if you get a scale and you have a 1 ounce coin, it should weigh 31 grams, which is 1 troy ounce, compared to a normal ounce that isn't 31 grams. So it should weigh around that, and if it's a fake coin, it won't weigh 31 grams. So, on that note, be careful where you're buying from, who you're buying from. If you're selling or trading, be careful with trading. I've definitely seen a lot of bad trades, especially on YouTube, from people taking advantage of other people's, I guess, sense of niceness. There's a lot of really nice people on YouTube, in the YouTube stacking community, and people will take advantage of that. I've had to make videos in the past warning people of these situations because they got so I guess out of hand. So you want to be careful with that. And then when it comes to selling, now we're getting into something I really want to talk about. It's so easy. It's so easy to just click buy on APMEX and buy. But it is not that easy to sell. I wish it was. I wish you can just go on APMEX. I mean, they will buy your silver from you, but if you want the price that you think the coin is intended, it's not always that easy. You're going to have to most likely sell on eBay if you have a lot of high premium silver. If you have just bullion, just American Eagles, go to your local coin shop, try to talk a price up. Try to at least get spot price, somewhere around there, but you want to make sure you're selling at the right times. You don't want to sell when spot price is low or you can be selling yourself short, but, if you find a price that's reasonable and maybe you got into silver at $5, $9, $13 and you're making a good premium and a good profit, then if you're going to sell, then yeah, go to your local coin shop, dump the silver on the table. Local coin shops are perfect because you get the cash in hand right away. Instead of having to wait 2 weeks on eBay, you have to pay the PayPal fees, the eBay fees. You have to post 5 to 6 pictures per listing. Then you have to write out a description for each one of those coins and talk to the customers. Oh yeah, and by the way, having your customers realize or I guess trust that it's real silver, and that can take a long time. Especially think about doing that if you have hundreds of ounces, if not thousands of ounces, taking 5 to 6 pictures per listing and writing it out for every single coin. That's going to take a long time. It's a full-time job within itself. I've had people mention this to me before where they was like, I thought about silver and I thought it was going to be very convenient, but then when it came to selling, I had something that I was way too over my head with. So you want to be careful, maybe selling, periodically or breaking it down, just, maybe selling 10% of your stack at a time. It makes it a lot more convenient, a lot more manageable. So, just to recap a little bit, I think I covered everything I wanted to go over, which is, budgeting, be careful with what types of silver you're stacking, making sure that you have the right strategy in mind. You also want to take the emotional attachment out of your investing, especially during apocalyptic times right now, when economic turmoil is in the air, when a lot of controversy is in the air. A lot of people get wrapped up in the day-to-day prices, and this can definitely influence the way you invest, and it can affect your strategy. So you want to make sure that you have it, doubled down, that you're not going to sell below this price or buy above this price. You have a safety net underneath your feet, so you can stack accordingly. It's very easy to fall victim to the shambles that's going on online and get caught up in all the drama, and this can heavily affect the way you invest your money and your silver, and it can bite you in the butt. Trust me, you can lose a lot of money doing this, selling yourself short, impulse buying, or panic selling. Paying the premiums that are online right now. American Eagles for $14 for spot price, but then people are charging $30 online, and a lot of people are buying them willingly and not knowing that when they go to sell this silver, they're not going to get anywhere near that return back. So that's something that I want to kind of inform you of, and just watch out for. I recommend buying from your local coin shop right now. This is probably where you're going to get the best prices if they're open. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button. I posted a couple other videos today, really good stuff. I think you'll enjoy them, so go check those out as well. They'll be in the top left and the right hand corner. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to share some other insights, some other knowledge. What other risks do you have to take? What other strategies would you tell new beginners, in the beginning, about besides budgeting and, watching out where you're buying from, like avoiding eBay as a beginner and the fake silver and all that? What other advice do you have to tell a new stacker? Because there is a lot of different ways to invest, and I know that some people have different perspectives, different insight, and maybe you could help this person help some people as well. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.